back to the Stars Cartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Whew. I'm back at the highs, okay? Anywho, thank you guys for bearing with me yesterday. I wanted to take my son to Galveston. I wanted to take my baby to the beach. He starts school tomorrow, so I wanted him to have like a little before school outing or whatever. Anyways, I'm here with the dream. In this dream, I saw a group of men. I would say it was about 2 or 3 men. And they had decided that they were going to create a game. Now, this game that they created, um, it would give them the opportunity to take the lives of people over and over again. And the people that they put in this game were people that they had already did that to. Now, as is going on, one of them is talking about this one woman specifically. They mentioned that this woman was a doctor and that she was very angry when they took her life before in real life, and how angry she gets every time they play the game. It's like she was going rogue. God says, like, she was popping up in random places where she wasn't even supposed to be. And it's kind of like her spirit, like they felt like her spirit was functioning a certain way in this game. As this part of the dream comes to a close, it goes to another part. um okay, that's the message. So I guess I'm gonna separate this. I gotta separate it because it's two different things going on. So let me. Okay. So let me get the scripture. The scripture comes from 4th Maccabees 5 and 9. And you will be acting, I think, still more senselessly if you follow vain concepts about the truth. And you will, moreover, be despising me to your own punishment. God says that some people really, the things that they do in this life, they feel like it's just a game. They feel like it's just like they're just playing the Sims game, or they're just playing Grand Theft Auto, or they're just playing whatever little game, and that's just all it is. And uh there's no real consequences to their actions. And this could be in so many things. I'm being reminded of this time when I was riding with a friend of mine. We riding, and out of nowhere, we're approaching a red light. Now, for one reason or another, okay, the angels held my car back, and we were about 3 cars away from the car in front of us. And he started fussing at me like, "Why are you all the way back here, Star? Why don't you pull up? Dot 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 dot." But I was like frozen, like I couldn't move. And the next thing we know, as our lights turn green and the cars in front of us are starting to go, this truck fly through the red light. And it's like they flew through so fast, thinking that they was gonna be, like Grand Theft Auto, thinking they was gonna be able to beat all the other cars and they was gonna make it through, baby. And they ended up running into one of the cars that was in front of us. Now, the most crazy thing about this, the most insane thing about this is, they once they hit one of the cars, it's like their truck, it turned and it started sliding like it was driving right in front. If I would have pulled up to where I was supposed to be, they would have hit us. But because I was so far back, they barely missed the front of the car. I'm saying this to say, some people, they really be, what I'm saying, they be living life like it's a game. And they crashed into the little brick sign that was right there. They, what I'm saying, people in the car hurt. The people in the truck was hurt. The person that they hit, thank God she wasn't hurt. One of the people that was in the truck flew out the truck, and it looked like, you know what I'm saying, she was taking her last breath. And I was just like, wow, crazy. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sharing this to say there are really people that they go about their life as if it's just a game, and it's not. It's not just a game. And you know, just like in this dream, these were people that they had actively went out and took in the lives of others, and they were acting as if it was fun, like it was a fun activity, like it was a joy, it was something they enjoyed doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, and they enjoyed it to such an extent that they wanted to create a game where they could sit at home on their PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendos, and do this to these people over and over again. It's crazy. And God said people are walking around this earth following vain concepts. The scriptures say vain conceits about the truth, and you will moreover be despising me to your own punishment. They don't realize where they end up going. It is to their own doing. It was by their own hand. God's like, this is what I'm seeing in the spirit. God doing like this. He cleansing his hands with people like this here. That yo, like, so far gone that you don't value life. So far gone that you don't even value your own life. So far gone that you could care less about the consequences to your actions. You know what I'm saying? See, and I can't. So when I was young, I wasn't really concerned about consequences too much. We gonna go ahead and go at it now. We gonna figure it out later. But today, no, I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead. And I just feel like in situations like this here, sometimes there are people that they stay in drama. Stay in drama. Just because you have a certain job, like, you know what I'm saying, just because you live a street life don't mean you just got to be in drama all the time. Like, and I have seen this because I've lived life, okay, and I've known people, and I know some people that it's like they could be all the way in the streets and never in nobody's drama. They never beefing with nobody. They don't never have to they don't have headaches. It's not a situation. They do their job and they go home and they go to sleep and that's it. And then in some people, they always in some drama. They always beefing with somebody. They always going back and forth with somebody. They got this going on, that going on, all kind of stuff. And that goes with anything. With anything. Because I experienced, you know, even being a makeup artist, that you can find yourself in drama. You can find yourself in a situation where somebody feel like everybody that want to do makeup got to go through them. And if you don't go through them, they going to block you this and they going to blacklist you from this and you can't do this, that, and the third. Baby, drama. And these are the kind of people, every time they step out, it's some kind of drama. They beefing with this one, they beefing with that one. And then there's some people like me, I was like, you know what? You don't want me to be part of your little group? I ain't just got to be a part of your little group. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, going about, and I ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like there are some people that they just live for drama. But God said they cause it themselves. And it's the reason why they always, every time they turn around, there's something going on. Just like, you know, at this point in my life, I prefer not to have a bunch of friends. And I'm just being real. I don't mind if it's a situation where I want to go out and I don't have nobody to go out with. I don't even care no more. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, that would be like I'm gonna be at home. Oh no, what do I do? Man, today I prefer to go out by myself because then I don't have to worry about going out and just because the person I'm out with is beefing with such and such. Now they looking at each other crazy all night. Mess around, get in a fight tonight, and that's our night. I went through that already. I've dealt with that. I don't want to do that no more. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh not trying to be in a friend group where it's two people going at it. Or better yet, everybody, we all got to fight because this person that tried to jump in. Now we all jumping in and we all throwing hands, all looking crazy, our hair going every which way by the end of the night. Everybody then lost a nail or two, and then we didn't get our lick good enough. So now we got to follow them over here because we finna fight them over here now. And then we going, like, nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing that. I'm too old for that. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I know some people say, Star, you still young. Baby, I may still be young, but I ain't young enough for that. I'm not dealing with it. I like my peace. I like my peace. Even if that means that I'm just, when I decide that I'm gonna go out to eat, I'm eating by myself. Even if that means when I decide I want to go out, I'm sitting at a little section or a little table, whatever, by myself, drink my little drinks and go home by myself. I ain't tripping. I don't want the drama. I don't want the drama. I don't want the drama of somebody trying to come after me because they think I'm trying to take their man. I don't want the drama of somebody mad because my friend is messing with their man. I don't want none of that drama. And because of this, I think about what could possibly happen before it even happened. And I do what I need to do to ensure that it don't happen. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like God said when you live your life in this kind of way, you already know that you ain't going to have to deal with certain consequences because it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? But there are situations that people put themselves in where they deliberately doing nonsense. They doing things that are evil, doing things that are wicked, doing things that are bad. Like, obviously, if you mess around with somebody man or you mess around with somebody woman, that may cause some problems for you, depending on who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on if they the kind of person where they get out there with you, you probably gonna be beefing with somebody new. And some people, they'll take you up out of here for messing around with their wife or messing around with their husband. If it's a situation where they on some other stuff, you know what I'm saying, depending on the kind of connections they got, they may be trying to cause other kind of problems for you. You know what I'm saying? Cause police to harass you. It could be a situation where somebody makes just like they find out where you work at, find out where you stay. They doing all kinds. You know what I'm saying? Some people are very manipulative. They're very sneaky and they do all kind of crazy stuff when they find out that somebody got something going with a person. And there's some people that they don't play. And it don't matter what they got going on. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? The craziest thing is some of the biggest cheaters are like so petty. If they find out they person is getting a lick back, it's a problem. And they, you know what I'm saying, it will literally, they'll put everything else to the side to ensure that they nip that in immediately. Mm-hmm. For real. You know what I'm saying? And just by being connected to somebody that got all that going on, and then you got to understand one thing that God is leading me to say, it's the wrath of God that is going to allow all of that to happen. See, you know what I'm saying? If you wasn't doing nothing to nobody, and you wasn't messing with nobody, man, and you wasn't, your friend wasn't messing with nobody or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That means you don't have to worry about none of this because even if somebody do try to throw something your way or cause something to happen, it's not going to affect you because you didn't do anything wrong. But when you are wrong, and you know if you're wrong. Yeah, you know you're wrong. You know this person got somebody. You know they married. You know they got this, that, and the third going on. And you gonna mess around with them anyway because ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do. And you do what you want. And they want you, so you gonna go ahead and let them. Baby, understand that when the wrath of God get to you, it's gonna happen. If that person decides that whatever it is they decide that they gonna do, God is gonna allow it to happen because that's what they in the right. They in the right. They in the right. Now, obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's wrong because they not allowing God to seek vengeance for them. But at the same time, they not in the wrong because if that's their person, and if God then jotted them down as married to that person, God then jotted them down as them being together, whatever you talk about is nonsense. God not trying to hear none of that. God saw that. God know what's going on. It's not, you can't get one up on God. So it's not a situation where you can try to tell God, well, even though I heard that they was together, I heard they was married, I know that this, that, and the third is going on, but they still trying to get with me, and they still be trying to mess with me, and they don't be around them like that, and this, that, and the third. God not trying to hear that. He not trying to hear that. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? You can't be looking shocked and appalled and trying to figure out what in the world is going on. Why is everything going wrong? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? I don't understand what I did. You know what you did. You know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that's for, but I feel like that's for somebody that either watch it or go watch. That you know what you did, you know you didn't mess around with somebody else, man. Everything is going wrong, and you just shocked and appalled. You don't understand why it's happening. You don't understand where this is all coming from. God said it either is coming from Him seeking vengeance on their behalf, or it's coming from them directly. Either way, they have all rights to come directly for you because you knew that you was messing with this person. It don't matter what you think they got going on. It don't matter if they mad at each other. They could be mid-argument. It could be a situation where they ain't even talking to each other right now. They ain't even got to be laying down with each other right now. They ain't got to be staying with each other. One could be over here and the other over there. But you know good and well that that person is married, they in a relationship, whatever it is. God said they got a covenant with somebody else, and you think that it's all good for you to just slide in between and do what you want to do. God saying that is the very reason that you are feeling the wrath of God. It's hot in hell, and if this is somebody that's feeling some of that, then you ain't even down there. But anywho, that's the message. You know what I'm saying? God said some people be really thinking ain't no consequences. They be thinking they can just do whatever they want to do, and I ain't got to deal with this, and I ain't got to deal with that. Baby, God said, but that get back. Regardless if it's somebody that's going to get that get back by themselves, or if it's somebody that's going to, sit back, take their hand off of it, and just watch God work. God said somebody is feeling the consequences of their actions, and they don't understand. And I'm thinking about how in his dream, this lady just kept on popping up in places she wasn't supposed to be. And they was talking about how it was becoming very difficult to fight her. And it will just get harder and harder. This is somebody that's dealing with wrath, and it's coming from all ways. They don't understand. It's coming from everywhere. Every 5 seconds something is happening. And they like, why this keep happening to me? Why this keep happening to me? This is somebody that brought it up on themselves. Now you know good and well if you messing around with somebody else woman or somebody else man that you out of line and you out of order. You know good and well if you are, causing havoc and mayhem, you trying to blackmail somebody, or you bullying somebody, you harassing somebody, that you out of line and out of order. God said there's somebody that has been stalking somebody and stalking this person's life and trying to ruin everything in their life, and think that for whatever reason they gonna be able to just sleep peacefully at night and ain't nothing gonna happen. God said, that's the message. Do not ever put yourself in a position where you living your life and you are thinking to yourself that there are no consequences for anything that you do, and you can just do whatever you feel like. God said that'll be an accident, baby. Accident, oopsie. That'll be a problem. Don't put yourself in that position now. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.